Hello everybody, Manly is here, and welcome back to another episode of Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. And in this episode, we're going to be completing the haunting at Fort Jericho called Share and Share Alike. And we not have much on this specific haunting, other than it involves the shopkeepers, Bathsheba, who is a focused, guarded, clipped, and businesslike. And if you want to know more, she'll make you work for it. As well as Nathaniel, her supplier, I believe. Outgoing and engaging, the young, eye-catching man is the face of the Ingersoll shop. Sarcastic and outgoing, Nathaniel is eloquent and loves to chit-chat with anyone who stops to buy. And if they didn't mean to, they would end up buying. So we have two of our players in this haunting, but let's see what mysteries lie in their store and what exactly is haunting them. So if we look at this, it says pay your debts, Bathsheba Ingersoll, but makes no mention of Nathaniel.
Anyone home? I'm Red McCraith, the Banisher. Show yourself.
I think we're alone.
And Antea has something here. Sather's letter to Thomas, the 3rd of May, 1695. My dear Thomas, at Ingersoll's, I have learned how to run a store, how to keep customers, how to make money. Mr. Ingersoll was a pure soul, and I remember my mentor fondly, but I've been away too long. I miss Boston, I miss you. Life here is hard and cold. Moreover, Miss Ingersoll can no longer pay me, and I fear I shall be stuck here forever. If only you knew how much I miss you. I'll write you soon. Please take care, Nathaniel.
Bathsheba Ingersoll said Nathaniel Sather wanted to go back to Boston. But really, he wanted to get back to his friend Thomas.
When we obtained a new hint, Nathaniel Sather was desperate to join his beloved friend in Boston. Okay. Any other secrets in here? And none. Let's check downstairs. Maybe there's something down there that we can discover. Ingersoll's General Store Ledger. A number of dates of February and March with simple supplies, and unless there's something missing here, we see that, could this be Thomas Shepard here? Abbott and Miller are two names that come up.
This account book isn't too healthy.
Mind your business, Mr. McCraith.
We found all we could. Might be time to go after our thief.
Nathaniel stole a cart. Maybe you could follow his tracks.
Not a bad idea, Mrs. Ingersoll.
Alright, let's follow these tracks, and look at that.
Cart
Right
tracks.
here.
That way.
Followed by some footprints in the snow as well.
Great! Over here!
Andrew will come back to you.
Do you think perhaps the late Mr. Ingersoll may haunt his old store?
To punish Nathaniel who broke his promise? Perhaps. I doubt it. The tracks continue this way.
Nathaniel must have had motivation to flee in snow like this.
Or desperation. tracks veer to the right.
I think I used to count my wolf kills on one hand.
Possession incoming.
Great. Easy work. Where did these tracks go? Oh, they come up here and go straight. Okay.
Voices from the past.
The missing cart. Abandoned. The wheel is stuck.
You know I'll not wish to bother you, mistress. But when do you think you'll pay me my wages?
I'll pay you when I can, Nathaniel. You know this.
You've been saying that for months now, and I'm struggling to believe it. 'Tis in the contract that I be paid. Pay me by tomorrow, or I must act.
You must act. Do you hear yourself? Go clean the back room and hush with your nonsense.
That's it. That's blooming well it. Take what is mine, I'll take it.
I'm guessing this is Bathsheba's cash box. Nathaniel robbed the widow.
He was desperate. She'd left him no choice.
Let's look at that new hint that we got. After Bathsheba Ingersoll withheld his wages, Nathaniel Souther stole the cash box and fled. Well, I can't well blame him for that. Bathsheba Ingersoll, owner of the fort's general store, told Red that a ghost was haunting her building, that her merchandise had been looted, and that her salesman, Nathaniel Souther, had run off with both her cash box and her keys. Searching the shop, the Banishers discovered that Nathaniel had likely left for Boston. Yeah, I definitely cannot blame him for that. If I weren't getting paid, I too would like to get my due compensation. But is that worth whatever cost was paid and potentially life if there is a haunting?
Novices really have no idea how many miles a banisher runs to solve a case.
I once met Nero Fox, the infamous banisher who solved all his cases from the comfort of his armchair.
I should have become his apprentice.
Thing is, his apprentice was the one that went into the field for him.
Okay. So we're close to where we left Helen Priest.
A trail of blood. I don't like that.
The tracks continue this way.
Did Nathaniel lose his life? Oh, I hope not. An unfortunate end. We have more tracks.
Nathaniel was injured.
Looks that way. What with the blood and torn clothing and all.
And they go down here. Good place for a scourge that we had beaten already.
The tracks lead into this cave. Must have been really desperate.
I imagine we're gonna have to reveal a hearkening.
Imarada sentus.
Go away! Leave me alone! Ah! Shoo! No! Give it back! Ah!
Eaten alive. Hope it was quick.
The wolf took up hers. Bathsheba Ingersoll's, perhaps.
Sit down. Have some of that.
Enough wolves for one day.
Let's search the den. Poor Nathaniel shall never again see Boston.
But Bathsheba Ingersoll may get her money back.
Nathaniel. Poor lad.
Not gonna ask for help?
Bloody mongrel.
Candles are an interesting touch for wolves to have. Perhaps there's more to this cave than meets the eye. Keys, a strange symbol embossed upon them, NEM, and that looks like the mining symbol.
Here's the belt. The purse is with it.
Keys. Widow Ingersoll's, I don't doubt.
I've seen this symbol in the mines below Fort Jericho.
Why would she have keys to the mines?
Mines. You want to take a look, don't you?
And we shall take a look. So where is it going to lead us? I mean, we could go to the mines. We have a point of interest here. Let's say we do that since we're in the area.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Nathaniel Sather, I presume. The salesman at Ingersoll's stall.
Indeed. Well, former salesman, obviously. Killed on his journey to Boston.
Yes, we found your body. Sorry about that. I'm Antea Duarte, and here is Red McRaith. We're Banishers, and we've been searching for you.
Banishers? Wonderful. You can help me. I am defenseless, unarmored, vulnerable. It's not something I enjoy.
You need our help, you say?
Indeed I do. I wish you to pass a message to Widow Ingersoll.
Pay your debts, Bathsheba Ingersoll. I think she got the message already.
She owes me my wages. Her husband left money, and she has not spent it. It is close to her heart. She'll not part with it.
That's why you stole the cash box. I've got some bad news, Nathaniel. You're dead. You can't spend the money.
No, but Thomas can. She can send it to Boston. She knows about him. She knows about my best friend in the whole wide world.
I'll ask you some questions, if you don't mind. A good boss, is she, the widow Ingersoll?
Once she was as good as her husband. Now, not so much.
What happened?
Old man Ingersoll was the kindest of men, and God rewarded him with a talent for commerce. He taught me all he knew, and more than that, became the father I'd never had. But he took sick and died. Bathsheba began to live for her shop alone. Nothing matters to her anymore.
Tell me about yourself. Tell me about your past. Where are you from?
I'm Boston born and raised. Thought I'd die there too. Alas, it was not to be. I miss the city life. The music. The colour and the splendour. The dance of commerce. The flower sellers, forget-me-nots. Oh, the forget-me-nots.
Do you have family?
I have Thomas. Bathsheba knows about him. About us. I know she read our letters.
We're not here to judge you, Mr. Sather, or who you love.
I'm in a bind now. I can get the money, and the money is mine, but I cannot use it. Bathsheba Ingersoll must send the money to Thomas in Boston.
We found your purse. With the money, there were keys. Bathsheba's.
Bathsheba's. She guarded the keys closely. She'd take them with her when she went out.
Do you know where she was going?
Not far. She was never gone more than an hour.
Not far from the fort. Somewhere locked up, if the keys are any kind of clue.
If I had something to hide not far from the fort, I'd hide it in the mines. Keepsakes of her husband, she said.
A lie. Before we came to Fort Jericho, I'd never seen those keys in my life.
We'll take our leave.
I don't know what this key opens. I do know Widow Ingersoll wants it even more than she wants her money. And if you find out why, she'll be very upset.
And I'm hoping to find out why. So far, here's what I'm thinking. Is that we can't blame the Widow Ingersoll. Because if we blame her, she dies. Then...
Sather right. Did the Widow Ingersoll lie to us?
One of them isn't telling the truth. We should explore the mines beneath the fort anyway.
Is that some kind of cenotaph?
I think so. A memorial to hunters lost. All hunters lost.
And what do we have here exactly? So we have one thing there. Gotta destroy these.
Official cannon powder.
We have one there. And one there. One, two, and three.
I found something.
What do we find exactly? A chest? With some mats in it. Okay, I was hoping for something a little bit better, but take what I can get. I think Antea did say there was something up here. Okay, so what do we have? We have one. Looks like we have 3 things. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So I'll have to be quick. So 1, 2, and 3. What's in this top room? Okay, not much. Make sure there's nothing on the other side here. Nope. And let's go back down. Not sure exactly what we're gonna find, but hopefully it's worthwhile. Aha, and we need a key, of course. Okay, well, at least we know there's a chest there. So we have to go down into the mines. So we'll go here. That way we can just fast travel back. I don't know. Yeah, so as I was saying before, I don't think we should blame Bathsheba, because if we if we do blame her and she dies, then who else could send the money to Thomas? Because we don't know much else about Thomas or his whereabouts in Boston, so it might be more beneficial to keep Bathsheba alive and somehow convince her to send that money to Thomas. But that's just my take. We'll see what else that we can uncover about the situation.
Did the widow Ingersoll lie to us?
One of them isn't telling the truth. We should explore the mines beneath the fort anyway, just in case.
Excuse us, Captain Pennington, as we just meander through your quarters. I wonder if it would have been quicker to... Was this not the right one? Should I have used that one? No. Perhaps we should have used the other lift, but where does the other lift take us if not right next to us? Further down, perhaps. hope I don't have to go back up to take the other lift down. There's a chest that we haven't gotten yet. Yeah, I can't imagine that we have to go all the way
The roots
back
won't
up.
remain visible for long after I take the heart. Be quick.
Okay, so let's find where the roots are first. Okay, so there's one. Oh, there's two. Okay, but there looks like three. So one. Is it over there? Oh, hold on. Okay, so we have one up there. Two, okay. And then down there. Damn it. Probably not gonna get it this time. And then we have to quickly... There we go. Okay, so we uncovered this area. And this is definitely not where we should be going.
Perhaps there's a key.
But let's journey into it anyway. Because we'll at least be able to explore this place and then ride the elevator back up. Which would be rather annoying to do. But perhaps the other elevator drops us off at a different floor? It's the only thing that I can think of. But like I said, since we're here... Okay. So, still no key for this place. Yeah, still no key. And there's nothing else over here. Because sometimes the keys like to be in, like, hanging bodies. But I don't see any. Alright, Bathsheba's hide. Let's take that other elevator down, I guess. Because, yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, we're back at the top. Now let's take this elevator down. And I wonder if we get off at a different floor. That's why it needed us to go on this one specifically.
This isn't over yet. That Spectre's looking for a body.
You're done.
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Bloody dark in here. Here we are. Now, let's find the symbol.
So they're right here, the symbols. There's also something over there, but if I do recall, there was an area that we couldn't go over here because we needed some keys. And I'd imagine that this is where those keys unlock.
Nathaniel was right about the caves. Now why would Bathsheba come here?
Sugar, oil, and spoons. All stolen from Ingersoll's store.
According to the widow.
One thief stole the money and the keys and the merchandise and hid the stuff here. And that thief was the widow Ingersoll herself.
Why would she steal her own merchandise?
Maybe she's planning on fleeing.
Okay. And let's see what we learned about the widow Ingersoll. Bathsheba Ingersoll stole her own merchandise and hid it in the mines. So in the woods, Red and Antea found the Ingersoll cash box empty. A trail of blood led them to a wolf den, where they found the corpse of Nathaniel Sather, along with Bathsheba Ingersoll's money and her keys. But the shopboy's ghost of the salesman called to them, demanding Bathsheba Ingersoll pay her debt to him. He suggested that her keys might unlock a secret hidden in the mines below Fort Jericho. And a secret we are finding. Why would she steal her own stuff and then try and blame? If not, she was making a stockpile in order to flee? Anything else? Oh, what's back here? Maybe Antea can see something that we can't? No. Maybe over here?
They brought more friends.
Shoot the light!
go pick up all those supplies. And I did see something over here.
You've been good to me, Mr. Ingersoll, and I'll not forget it. I'll do as you ask. I'll help your good lady wife to run the store. I'll not let you down. I swear on it.
I, Nathaniel Sather, on this 3rd day of September in the year 1691, at Boston, in the province of Massachusetts Bay, hereby swear that I shall keep to my post as shop boy at Ingersoll's General Store, now located in Boston, for whichever period of time my employer, Master Weldon Ingersoll, requires, or in his absence, to the requirement of Mistress Bathsheba Ingersoll, that the store may endure. Signed, witnessed, and registered at Boston, September 3rd, 1691. And this looks to be the tie.
Mr. Ingersoll, late husband of our dear widow.
Nathaniel seemed loyal to the Ingersolls. I wonder why he broke his promise.
We should ask the widow.
Real Ingersoll's General Store ledger. Okay, so she was selling quite a bit of stuff. But why hide it? Why forge it?
The ledger for Ingersoll's store. Same dates, but with much higher figures.
2 different ledgers, one of which was locked inside a chest. Widow Ingersoll didn't want Nathaniel to see the accounts. She was lying to him about the finances.
Why would Bathsheba lie about her finances?
To keep the store, to keep Nathaniel. They're all she has. She doesn't want to be alone.
I wonder how true that actually is. I can't imagine that it's entirely true, but there could be some truth to it. And that's the hard part about this game is, what do we determine the truth to be? And I think it's whatever we want it to be. So let's return to Bathsheba. Like I said, this game really has a way of having kind of an unintended consequence, at least for what you want to happen. I never expected, Helen Priest to want to train as a Banisher. I never expected for Kate to run away and in turn oust Thickskin. Definitely not my intentions. I certainly didn't think that us blaming Sincere Paris would take his soul. I had no idea that's what it did. So, yeah.
So, Banishers, what did you find?
Mr. Sather. Amongst other things hidden in the mines, we found your contract with Mr. Ingersoll.
I signed that on the day old man Ingersoll died. Tears stained the page. I promised to look after the shop, to look after Bathsheba. On my oath, I bound myself to the store, but the bonds chafed. So I took what was mine and ran.
We also found an account book, a double of the one Bathsheba showed you, only healthier.
Bathsheba has money. Bathsheba lies. The money is rightfully mine.
Maybe it's time to go back to the store and confront Widow Ingersoll.
We'll take our leave.
Thank you for your help.
Again, I am worried that if we blame Bathsheba, Thomas won't get the money. But, chafing at the contract with the old man Ingersoll that binds him to the store, Nathaniel Sather stole his unpaid wages and prepared to flee. In the mines, Red and Antea found evidence that Bathsheba Ingersoll had been withholding Nathaniel Sather's pay. They also discovered that although Nathaniel had made a written promise to help Bathsheba Ingersoll run the shop, he stole the cash box and ran away. To get to the bottom of it, the Banishers returned to the store. Yeah, this one kind of has me at odds. Because again, it's those unintended consequences that I worry about.
Signed and sealed.
Look at that.
You can tell Prudence she's free.
We must talk, Mrs. Ingersoll.
Sounds ominous. So talk.
I've bad news for you. I found Nathaniel's body. The wolves got him.
Oh no. Poor boy, what a terrible end. Did he, have my keys with him?
Ah, yes. The keys. The precious keys you so ardently wished to recover. The keys which opened first a door in the mines, then a chest sat behind that door. I found your real ledger and your so-called stolen goods. You lied to me, hoping I wouldn't go to the mines. Didn't it work?
The box is mine, and so are its contents. What did you do with it? I want them back.
We have what we need. Perhaps it's time to end this.
Mrs. Ingersoll, I have someone I want you to meet. An old friend.
Lord have mercy.
Don't worry, Mrs. Ingersoll, all's well. You know Nathaniel Sather, of course. I'll confirm it. His ghost haunts your store.
You! He who left when I needed him and lingers when I very much don't!
The money is mine by right.
The money is Mr. Ingersoll's. You wanted it for your precious Thomas.
My Thomas is alive, and old man Ingersoll is long dead, and you have never grieved him. You keep me here to keep the store. You keep the store to keep your husband. You keep your husband to keep your heart unbroken.
I cannot. It would kill me to. I lied about the books. I stole the stock and hid it, so the business would continue. So you would stay.
I know. But do you hear yourself? What the hell were you thinking?
I think it's time to end this.
Yeah, this one is, again, is it Bathsheba's fault that Nathaniel is dead? You know, in a way, yes. But her direct actions, I don't think are worthy of, essentially, death. So, man. I think we're just gonna send Nathaniel.
Nathaniel Sather, the Ingersoll store was their labor of love, and you sacrificed much to keep it going. Now, you haunt its owner.
I did nothing wrong. She withheld my wages. She lied about the store's finances.
That's history now. Where you are, you can't use the money. You can't go back to Boston, Nathaniel.
No, I can. I can move fast and far now. No limits. I can go to Thomas.
To what end? So you can haunt him?
Your heart may be bound to Thomas, but your ghost is bound to the store by your written promise to old man Ingersoll. You won't leave. You can't. Slowly you will decay. And slowly you will forget who you were. You'll forget who Thomas was.
But that's unfair.
Life is unfair, Nathaniel. Death, too. If you can't claim fairness, at least claim peace. Go now, free of your obligations.
Forgive me, Thomas, for I failed you. Please, remember me as I remembered you.
Farewell.
Oh, Nathaniel. What an awful thing to have to see. What will I do now? And how will I do it? What will I do now? And how will I do it?
Yeah, I don't know. It's so hard to tell sometimes if what you do is right or what you do is wrong, and I think that's a great aspect of the game as well, in that it makes you question your choices even long after you've made them, and some of those choices may bear consequence in the near future. So what we'll do is let's return back to Prudence and complete this quest. Oh, and we have a couple of other activities as well available. But let's send Prudence on her way.
Good day.
Good day to you too, Mrs. A. Pennington's seal is on the letter.
So, I'm free. Thank you, sir.
What will you do now?
Whatever God has planned for me.
I'll take my leave, Mrs. Hake.
Yes, do that.
Okay. And that activity is complete. Alright. So, I think this is a great place to stop. When we return, what we'll do is we will... let me upgrade first. We'll just do those two. When we return, we'll continue with these hauntings at Fort Jericho. After that, we'll clean up some of the activities in the area, and then we'll go down and continue the main quest. So, with all that being said, I appreciate you stopping by, and I'll see you next time.